faster than sickness. Do everything to work against poverty. Yes, the only set of people that don't really feel the impact of poverty are those who stay in the village, because their bills are not as high as those in the city. Yeah, nobody likes poverty, but the effect is more strong in the city. So if you have, if there's something you need to eradicate in your lineage, in your life, personally this season, please work on eradicating poverty. Do everything to part with poverty in your life. That's my own inspirational statement for you this morning. Do everything to part with it for life, because it kills faster in the city than sickness. Yes, you can imagine when your rent is there, you don't have money to pay for your rent, you don't have a tip fare, you don't know how to load your phone, there's nothing to eat. Imagine. So do everything today to part with that thing called poverty. All right. So today I'm giving you 4 simple ways you can make money at least 100k weekly. I'm giving you 4 simple ways you can make at least 100k weekly. Why do you need to make at least 100k weekly? Don't forget that 100k multiplied by 4 is just around 400,000 naira, and that is just around 1,000 US dollars in a month. You cannot live less than in current Nigeria. I don't think you can live less than that. But especially if you have fees, you're maintaining a car, you have a family, you are doing this and doing that. Okay, so we've pegged it that how can you actually make 100k weekly? All right, so there are certain things you can do apart from your current job or business that can give you up to 100k weekly, because of the rainy days. Okay, so you might have a job and say, I don't need this, I have a good salary. The truth is that your salary might not be there forever. The job, you don't know what it's going to be like again tomorrow. Apart from that, you can't be rich with only one source of income. You have to have multiple sources of income. So there is nothing wrong having 100k extra on top of that profit you already have. So the first way is to invest your savings or profit that you are having right now into buying and selling something lucrative. Nothing stops you while you're working. You're also trading in something lucrative. Okay, so such things could be investment. Example of investment can be land. Yeah, nothing stops you from taking your profit and investing it in the land. You all know that land is one of the things that always appreciates. It doesn't die, it doesn't depreciate, it always goes up. So that profit, don't forget, if you keep your profit in a bank, it will always reduce by bank charges, monthly charges, SMS charges. Okay, but when you tie it to an investment, you can be sure. Sometimes investment is different from business. Okay, I'll get there when I'm explaining that. Investment might not give you immediate profit, but you are sure that that cash will not be on the same level in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year. So it could be land, it could be a short-term investment. There are many short-term investments. I'm not talking MMM. Short-term investments, there are investment companies you can invest into. They are into real estate, they are into farm, they are into business development. There are some people who are into credit facility. They take your money to borrow other people's money and then they give you profit. Okay, so there will always be one short-term investment or not. So instead of keeping your money in the bank, your 400k, 500k, 600k, you can actually invest it into things like this. Okay, another thing you could invest to give you at least 100k weekly is stocks. Yeah, stocks. Go and check out how that works. Okay, now under something lucrative, you can actually start things that people need daily. What stops you from checking out what people need in building? You can actually have for example, if you live in areas where the area is new development, buildings are coming up in those areas newly, you can have a shop there and you begin to sell building materials. This will be an added income to what you do. You can go into food business, and now you don't really need a physical structure for food. You can open an Instagram channel, display a lot of things, advertise yourself that you can deliver food, to people. You can start eating your house, or even invest your wife or your girlfriend or your younger sister or your brother or someone who is dependent on you. You can put them in charge, but you can be sure that if you put money into this, you'll get money in return. Cars, you can actually go into cars. Some of you have 1 million naira in your account you are not doing anything with. Some of you 2 million, you just keep it there. You don't know that money is either grows or it dies. It doesn't stay where you put it. You can buy a car, a used car, that is in good condition and resell it, and you can still make 100k on that car, putting the car on GG or running advert for it. These are things we did for people, and some of us also did all these things in the past. So instead of keeping your 500k, put it in a car, okay? Resell the car, put it on GG and all platforms, put it in something that